All right. Let's see. Can you say something real quick into your microphone?
Hello. Did it work?
Yes. Yes, we're good. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Trivia again. Unfortunately, Marissa still has a baby and will have the baby for the rest of her life. But tonight we have Sarah as our guest host. Say hello, Sarah.
I also have a baby. It's not
does.
Unfortunate.
But you're not on maternity leave, so you can still be here, you know?
Yes.
Would you like to introduce yourself a little bit, just for anyone who might not know who you are?
Yeah, I'm happy to. My name is Sarah Bowser, and I work alongside Thomas and Marissa at the parish. I actually do elementary formation, so for the little kids, K to 5. I actually live in Durham with my husband and our little daughter, Olivia, who is just over a year old. Yeah, I don't know what else. My little sister just moved in with us. She just graduated from college, so she has been living with us too, which has been really nice during all this. And yeah, that's basically it.
Awesome.
I'm not quite as interesting as Thomas.
It's all a matter of opinion. Oh, big news, folks. Kahoot has updated their thing so you can adjust the volume as you go through it. So it doesn't have to be super loud or off. We're all very excited. A recap of our categories for tonight, in case anyone doesn't know. We're doing popes, Star Wars, ants, and golf. All very diverse, interesting things.
So someone just dropped out when they heard that
I mean,
you're asking questions about golf.
So like usual, we'll give it to 6:10 in case anyone is joining late. If you have any friends who are supposed to be here, hassle them, tell them to hurry up. Is any of your family praying, Sarah?
I don't know. Are your roommates?
Probably. Charnice is what I like to call my truck. It's the name I gave to her. So I'm gonna guess that's one of my roommates.
Do you want to share what happened to your truck?
Oh, big news, guys. I was in an accident where someone was driving on top of the median on a road and ran into my car. Real fun. you know, but so is life, and so things go on.
But they're gonna fix Charnice, right?
Yes, Charnice will be fixed. She's not totaled or that broken or anything. It's just gonna be like a headlight and a bumper.
Was it scary?
Not really, because I was stopped by the time that it happened, so it wasn't like a high velocity impact or anything. It was just, it's just not every day you get hit by someone driving on top of the median, you know?
When I've made Cahoots for my kids, you can change the song to like different.
You
Can you change this, or is it just? Oh yeah.
So it comes in all sorts of options. I was listening to the Jungle one earlier.
Very tropical.
Of course. What else is good? I mean, they're all very unique, I guess. Disco. I actually really like the winter holiday one. I kind of wish it was Christmas time so we could play it.
It is unique. It's not like your classic winter holiday
No.
mix.
Because I think they're all like just that Kahoot song, but kind of the
Yeah.
instruments are a little adapted. Yeah.
A little spin on it.
Yeah.
And Halloween, what's Halloween sound like?
Very spooky, of course, of course. Alright, I believe we are ready to get started if you are, Sarah.
Yeah. Ready.
Alright, so our first category tonight is the popes. Real easy to start with. Who is the current pope? Or at least I hope this is real easy to start with.
Oh.
Alright, Christian at the top. Way to go, way to go.
How many popes has there been in total?
Have there been? Let's pretend I said that instead.
I was gonna say, Thomas, you were a linguistics major, so there's no excuse for that.
Oh, how do I hide this? Hold on. Put that up there. 266. A lot of popes. Catholics have been around for a while. And Ryan jumps to the top. That happens sometimes, not always. What is the most popular name for popes? So, like, which name has been used the most?
Because you pick your name, right?
Yeah. Yeah. the tradition is that whenever you're made a pope, you get to like pick a new name, basically.
So like when you're pope, you pick a new name, basically.
23, I think. Christian back on top.
All right. How long was the longest papal election? So the process for choosing the next pope, how long did it last? Years.
3 years without someone in charge officially. Yeah, it's crazy.
That is.
Ryan.
Charnice knew it.
Of course. All right. Who is responsible for electing a new pope?
Good job. Yes. Most people knew that. The Cardinals.
They call it the College of Cardinals, technically. Yep.
Okay, what is the name of the country where the Pope lives? Vatican City.
Yes, Vatican City is actually a separate country all on its own.
But it's like close to Italy, right?
Yeah, it's within Rome. Yeah.
Yeah, it's inside of Italy, yeah. But it's its own country.
Yeah. Okay. Who was the very first pope? Peter, good job. Ooh, Charnice moves to the top. All right.
How many popes have been given the title the Great?
Hello, Olivia is joining us as well. Beautiful.
Never been a pope, but...
Yes, 3 have been called great. Aww.
You're over it? That's what I think about.
How old was the youngest pope when he was chosen?
Four.
24.
Thomas,
younger than I am now. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that was in like 800 or something, so it was a little while ago, but still.
Continent has not ever produced a pope.
Antarctica would also be on here, but it was more of a giveaway then.
Oh, okay.
North America. Okay, so that was all for the Pope round. At the top we have Charnice, then Tarbro, then Ryan, then Julia, and then JT. All right, our next round is Star Wars. Also very fun. What was the title of the very first Star Wars film when it was in theaters?
That's how you spell theaters?
I think so. I think you can spell it either way. I'm not really sure.
Are you British?
Maybe.
Just plain old Star Wars.
Yep, it was not intended to have sequels, so the very first one was just Star Wars.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many theatrically released Star Wars films are there, including spin-off movies, such as Solo, right?
Yes. Don't give it away, Sarah.
Spin-off. Wow, how do people know that?
Well, there's 9 normal movies, and then you have Solo and Rogue One, which are the extras as well. So,
Are there some that are not theatrically released?
yeah, there's a bunch of like straight to home video options as well, but those aren't included in the tally. All right. What is Darth Vader's real name? Everyone got that. Good job.
Three teams moving up. Which of these is not a droid in the Star Wars franchise?
Do you know this one, Sarah?
I know one of them is. I don't know any of the others. Obviously, it's DV99.
The other one, the K2 one, was in Rogue One. It was the droid that was in Rogue One. Tarboro moving up to 2nd place, and PETA coming on the board in 5th place. What is the term for the very powerful villains in the Star Wars universe? This should also be a giveaway, I hope.
Unless it's a trick. Not the Darths.
Darth is just the title they get. Yeah. Right. Same scoreboard.
Who owns Star Wars currently? Wow, everybody knew that.
Good job, guys.
Is J.J. Abrams, who's that? Why does that sound familiar?
He is a director, and he made The Force Awakens, and I think he might have made the last one that just came out too. But he does not own anything. He's just one of the makers of them.
Gotcha.
What is the name of Luke and Leia's mother? Should have made these harder, clearly. Ooh.
And like whatever the most recent one was, Brandon said that they can like I should
Sorry,
pay attention.
I didn't mean to click it.
Which of these is not a color of lightsaber seen in the Star Wars films?
Alright, sorry, what was Brandon saying?
Like the actress who played Princess Leia passed away, right? That they can like put her in the movie still.
Yeah, they had a couple scenes of her recorded from before, and then there were also scenes where it's like reanimation. Yeah.
Yeah, they can like make her mouth move, I guess, different ways.
Yeah. Yes. Pink is the lightsaber not seen. Yellow is rare, but Rey has a yellow lightsaber at the end of the last Star Wars that just came out.
PETA knew it.
PETA up to number 3. Which Star Wars film earned the most money adjusted for inflation?
Could you put all the movies in order if you had to?
Could I? Yeah, for sure.
No. Obviously.
I mean, there's only 9 and then the 2 extras, so it's not super hard to keep track of.
A New Hope, that was a tricky one.
So if you look at like just the flat number, The Force Awakens made like $2 billion, which is way more than everyone else. But because A New Hope was so long ago, if you adjust it with inflation, then it is actually the best earning one.
Inflation, it gets you.
Ryan up to number 3 now. Okay.
Which Sith Lord was not originally a Jedi?
Darth Maul. All of the other ones have that story of like they were a nice person and they were corrupted by the dark side. It's a whole thing in Star Wars, you know.
Is it supposed to be like theological or?
I don't think it's I mean, it's kind of moral, I guess, but it's not religious in that sense.
Okay.
All right. So at the end of our Star Wars round, we still have Sharnice at number 1.
Sharnice must be a Star Wars fan.
Well, if it's Melissa, it definitely is, yes. Our next category is general knowledge about ants, which is very interesting to look into. Approximately how many species of ants are in the world? There are around 12,000. They haven't been counted in that way, but that is the estimate of.
PETA somehow knew that.
Apparently. Or a good guess, either way.
All right. How wide is the world's largest ant colony?
$37,000 miles. It is a super colony. I think it said it's somewhere in like the Amazon in the rainforest, and it's like all one big connected colony of ants. It's crazy.
Oh, that is.
Ooh, lots of moves on the board. Ryan goes up to number 2, and Tarbro goes up to number 4.
How do ants breathe?
Through tiny holes. PETA moving on up. Hi, Olivia. Do you know lots about ants?
Ant scholar.
Olivia, do you know which ant species has one of the most painful bites in the world?
Thank you. Thank you. Bullet ant.
The bullet ant. There's this guy who does YouTube videos, and he like purposely got himself bitten by a bullet ant, and it looked really painful.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right, next question. What is the name for the most important ant in a colony? Not to be confused with beehives.
Hopefully this one should be pretty easy for people. The queen. Just like you have a queen bee, you have a queen ant. Yep.
So I guess you can confuse it with beehives.
Yes.
PETA, back in the game.
How many stomachs do ants have? They have two. They have one that's like a normal stomach, and then another one that they like hold food to vomit it up for other people if they're hungry in the colony. So
by other people, you mean other ants?
Yes. Other ants. Yeah.
Wow, they have to be tiny.
Yeah.
Tarboro back in.
Mm-hmm.
Approximately how long have ants been on Earth?
Wow, a lot of people knew that.
Yeah, that's a really long time.
They've been around since the dinosaurs were around, pretty much. Ooh. Jumping to the top is PETA, with JT taking 4th place as well.
PETA knows ants, I guess.
Apparently. How long is the largest ant to ever exist?
So, like, from head to...
Yeah, head to thorax.
Tail. Thorax.
Six inches long. This was before humans were around. It was also like around dinosaur times, but like imagine a 6-inch ant.
How do people know? Like, how is that recorded and even still known?
Fossil records, maybe? Unsure.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's gigantic.
And with the giant ant, Ryan goes to 1st place.
What does an Australian green ant taste like if you were to eat it, I guess?
Yes, if you were to eat it, yeah. I don't know who decided to eat a green ant, but it is a lime. It tastes like a lime.
Is it called green because it tastes like a lime, which is also green?
Maybe? Unsure.
Christian is back. Answer streak of 3.
All right, last ant question. How do ants tell each other where the food sources are? Pheromones. That's why if you ever see those videos, like you take a pen and it messes with the ant and it won't walk over them, it's because they have pheromone stuff going on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen... I guess you watch more YouTube videos than I do.
That's fair. So we have Tarboro jumping up to number 4.
And Julia's on her way back.
Right. And then we're on our last category tonight, which is golf, which I really didn't know many of these before looking them up, but they're still pretty interesting. easy one to start with. What is the name of the tool used to hit a golf ball?
That is nice that you threw in an easy one.
Yeah.
Hopefully easy.
Club.
But you never know.
Yep.
Golf club. There's several different types of golf clubs even.
There are. We get into that later, don't you worry.
What is the term of the average number of strokes for a certain golf hole? Par.
Ooh, Julia, back on the top 5. Where was modern golf invented?
As opposed to not modern golf?
Apparently, if you go back, like, the idea of hitting a ball with a stick and having it land somewhere goes back into ancient times when nobody has records of it, but the way it's played now goes back to Scotland.
Ryan, 7 in a row.
Wow, Ryan knows his ants and his golf.
Which of these is not a well-known yearly golf tournament?
I made that up. Right. No changes. Alright. If your golf ball is in the sand, or the sand trap, as they say, what type of club should you use?
Actually, I said I know most of these.
Have you ever been golfing?
Yeah, well, I also used to work on a golf. I used to work at like a country club golf course. Wedge. Ryan must be a golfer.
Wouldn't surprise me.
What is the term for completing a hole 3 shots under par?
Do you know this one?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, I'm between 2 of them.
Albatross. I don't know why they have bird names for like.
What's a birdie? Isn't a birdie?
It's 1 under.
1 under. Okay.
And then the eagle is 2 under. What is the term for completing a hole 2 shots over par?
I thought this was going to be about like golfers' names and stuff.
No.
Bogey. Nice.
I don't know enough golfers' names to make that kind of trivia.
Yeah, so just 1 over is bogey, right? And then 2 over is double.
Bogey, yeah.
What is the term for the small wooden peg that is used at the first swing of a hole? So what you put the ball on.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
Good job, guys. Ryan, 12 in a row. Bravo.
That's so many.
What is the smooth grass immediately surrounding a golf hole called?
people think
Cream.
that.
Mm-hmm.
PETA.
All right. I mean, it's a pretty runaway first place right here, but the other ones are kind of close.
Okay, this is the last question. Which is not another term for a hole-in-one?
Yes. 3 of these are, and 1 of them is not.
River golf, Thomas?
I took lessons once upon a time. Back in the old days. A oneer. I made that.
Wow, that really threw people off.
Mm-hmm. That's according to Google, at least, so if they're wrong, let them know. 3rd place, we have Charnice. 2nd place, PETA.
Yeah.
1st place, Ryan with a runaway victory today, 5,000 points.
Ryan must have studied about ants and golf.
And then the runners-up, it disappeared, but I think it was Julia and Tarbro, I believe. Bravo, everyone. You guys all did a great job. Thanks for playing. I hope the categories weren't too ridiculous for everyone today. Yes, so Marissa is out on maternity leave until, do you know when? August, maybe? September?
Yeah, I think August.
Sometime, like end of summer. And we will, I think, still plan to keep doing trivia for the foreseeable future. So if anyone else would like to be a guest host and come on, feel free. Otherwise, we'll just have to have Sarah do it every week, which isn't bad.
Sorry.
But, yeah. Yeah, so if anyone would like to be a host or would like to make a Kahoot and think of the questions, that's fine too. Just let me know. Beyond
you take
that,
topic suggestions?
Topic suggestions, if you have any suggestions.
Category suggestions.
That's about it. Thanks, Sarah, for being here with us today.
Thanks for putting this together. I learned a lot.
As always. All right, guys. We will see you next week. And, have a good summer. School's out. Take a breather. All that kind of stuff. Bye.
Hags.